Oh, yeah. Well, I stopped the music on purpose. Alright, so Festivities 14. I don't know what I was saying when I noticed that thing was acting up. My mouse back. Alright, let's go. So I use a program called Sammy. What it does is various things. Like, that ding sound, that's Sammy. That ding sound you hear. I mean, oh, damn, Fox B. So I provided the ding, but basically it's just a program. Let me see, I can load it up so you can see it. This is Sammy. So I don't have much here. But yeah, so I have, these little things. Here's a ding. I don't remember what all these things are, but basically, I have more on this other computer, different things it does. Basically, it just triggers different effects when a redeem happens. And so that's one of the things I use, one of my tools. There's actually big controversy about it recently. So, they've decided they're going to start using AI in it a little bit. And so, people got all upset about it. Understandably, to some degree. But I think programming is going to be mostly AI at some point very soon. I haven't updated in a very long time. You need to show Fox, no chat in the background. I don't understand what you're saying. You won't show Fox to hide the background? It's not possible. I mean, I could try, but... Alright, so we're gonna switch over to Warrior. And we're gonna do the duty. This one isn't new, is it? Use an image? Okay. Well, you're the one talking. I mean, who could possibly be to blame? Alright, we've got a lot of time on this. Alright, where were we before? Not there. I mean, do the emotes in the background really mess up things? Oh, that's still got 4 minutes left. Okay, that's too long. Or too short. That's gonna be silly. Alright, so we need East Shroud. Western Thailand. Use data later? Okay. The footfalls, where are those? That way? Not that way, that way. Yeah, sure. Where are these things? Is there more to the footballs than this? This must be the other area. This might be footballs too. Makes no sense though. Every flying horse, yes. got that one. Now we need the lapping toad. Let's try that big guy. Nope, that's the giggling guy, gigantic toad. Alright, E-Shroud. Wait, is there anything else here? Alright, E-Shroud, let's go. This is the snow horse. I don't know if it's every mount has one. I think a lot of them have the same one. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, we got to need one more of those. Right, that. Alright, next we need South Shroud. There's two in... Oh, no, that's Citrus Shroud. Why are they all in different zones? Upper paths. This way? Oh, they're gonna be in the river. Those were F's. They're over here. There's still salamanders. I thought. Am I wrong? Oh wait, no, those are tree salamanders, I guess. Where are they? That's why it's called a hunt, because you gotta find the stupid things. I don't think they're that high level. I think they're level 23. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I imagine camping would be a lot more popular if there weren't monsters this size. Southern Danland. It's probably gonna be the northern. That's why you carry weapons. Carry sharp weapons. I don't know, did you ever see that anime, Delicious in Dungeon? I'd argue that they are. What am I looking for? The Sabatinders. Those should be anywhere. Like right there. Really? Alright, use your Thanalan. Am I wasting time? Kind of. I'm just going around hunting stuff while I wait for this Q to pop. If my healer were high level, I could do something, but I can't. Oh, that just closed it. Welwick Wood, where is that? Oh, that way. Wait, what? You're like guys with Ryan Gosling? Wait, I don't understand what you mean. You're like you be friends with Ryan Gosling? I mean, I would. I absolutely would. Looking for a coherent, I think. That's too far. Yeah, I remember in World of Warcraft, if you went into a cave while you're flying, you dismount sometimes. It's kind of random. I thought it said Roadrunner, but that's Roadrunner. That means fish eggs, right? So it's probably near the river. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Alright, Sigil Shroud. Yeah, so to talk about work, so my boss made a meeting to talk about coverage. I thought, oh, he's going to assign people coverage and figure out who's doing what. But no, he's like, oh, you guys figure it out. Like, what? Nobody ever does anything. But I got people to cover for my stuff, so hopefully. Yeah, I don't understand memes. I'm dumb. You gotta remember, I'm dumb. Okay? I think it's pets. Does not change the fact that I'm dumb, though. So I told you guys I went out with a friend to have dinner. So my friend, is evil, and I told him, I was like, oh yeah, I stopped eating. I was like, oh yeah, I was like, I wish I could eat all this. It's so delicious. And, so as to not spoil, because you guys have been guessing about it, they said if you want it so bad, just eat it. It's okay to splurge every now and then. And so I did. That's just bad influence. And now go to Eastern Lunasia. Wait, can you just like click on until? Nope. Okay. So I ate all my food. But somehow I'm still losing weight, so it's doing good. I must have done really good with my... I know. I'm still doing really good with my weight. I was 128.4 this morning. My goal is 125 before I leave. I mean, that probably would have been better, because then I have to lose weight, right? Over here. Where are they? I think I know. They're like penguins. Where are the penguins? I feel like they're over here to fall off of stuff. No, they're over here. I really enjoyed the meal. I ate all of it. I ate every bit of it. And some chips also. It was a Mexican place. It was very good. Is that them? Yeah. Alright, next hunting log. Citrus Shroud. Wait, is there anything here? Yeah, there's something here. Bloodshot bells. Okay, we can find some of these things. That's these guys right here, I think. Nope, that's something different. No, I still have recordings to do. So I have a hair appointment today. I will try to do a little bit of recording when I get back, and then I have Monday as well. I'm off Monday. Is that them? Yeah. Yeah, I have time. I have time. So yeah, I was doing, look at that. I got one more over that way, okay. Yep, I should be back for my appointment by 8-ish, I think. 8, 9 o'clock, probably, somewhere in there. So I should have a couple hours to record. But I also want to work on my book a little bit before I go, because I won't be able to once I leave, probably. I guess I could try transferring it to my phone and see how I do. Or something like that. That's done. I think that's all we can get here. Let's go to Central Shroud. It's so peaceful here. I'm just hoping I can eat up all my tacos before I leave. I really don't want to leave tacos behind and have to throw them away. Which I would have to, because they'll be bad when I get back. Yep. I'm so hungry. So, I decided, so normally I have a two split schedule for food. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have a small bowl of cereal in the morning. And then I have a sandwich or something. Oh, and I have a protein shake in the morning as well. So I have those things, routinely. And then, for lunch I have like a sandwich. I've actually been doing a piece of cheese, a piece of bread, and a piece of fruit to lose weight. I normally have like a piece of fruit, a sandwich, and some peanuts. And then in the evening I have whatever meal I normally have with a salad. But then on the weekends I have like I'll have like, for example, I have a couple slices of pizza with some like a bowl of grits or something, so to get like more calories. And then I won't eat again until the evening, like 4 o'clock. And I'll have another similar meal with salad and a meal. But I went ahead and did my my weekday schedule today instead of my weekend schedule. Alright, where are we right now? Ow! I've been hit by cheese. Alright, what zone is this? Central Shroud, okay. So behind more Central Shroud. So I went ahead and did my... Wait, the ghost. It's over by the mansion, isn't it? I went ahead and had the weekday meal, but at the time for my weekend meal. I'll take a ghost. So I'm going to plan on having like a smaller, like a weekday meal as well in the evening at the time I normally would. So I'm hoping that'll help me lose a little bit of weight too. Alright, we're still in Central Shroud, so I don't see anything else here. We can go to South Shroud though. There's a bunch of South Shroud. I probably should go to the other one. I went to the wrong place. I've been enjoying cheese. I almost used up all the cheese. I'm not gonna get to the Gruyere until I get back. I got some smoked Gruyere that I've never had Gruyere before. I never had Havarti either. I really liked it. Although I will say the Havarti tasted better with bread than it did by itself. I still liked it by itself. I would prefer it with bread. And I have like a whole wheaty bread, multi-grain, etc. Oh, on my list. There's one of the whips. It's very good. I definitely prefer that to white bread. I mean, white bread has its purpose. But I prefer whole grain bread. It just has more flavor. Do one more of these. This is bad. I still gotta find that thing. That's way up. That is up north. Oh, no, that's up. Wait, what? It's down there? Down that way? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's gotten a lot better here in America recently. I guess not recently, but there's a lot more bread options, which I really appreciate. All we had growing up was white bread, and I hated it. I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't know any better. It's hard to say you hate something when it's all you ever know. Yeah. It's kind of like, I used to like craft singles, craft cheese, American cheese. But, now I just prefer other cheeses. I mean, I still eat it, there's nothing else. But I got kind of soured on that when I went to a restaurant. And I ordered a mushroom and Swiss burger, right? Mushroom and Swiss. And they gave me mushroom and American cheeseburger. And it just tasted awful. It was so awful. Like, why would they do that to somebody? Upper Lanasia, maybe? Like, it's two very different kinds of cheese, not even close. It's like if you order something like cheddar and they give you a feta cheese. Both are good cheeses, but one of them is just different. Why are you throwing Legos at me? What'd I do? I found one more of those guys. At least we kind of know where they are. I didn't say it was bad. I said it was unexpected. That if you're expecting one thing and you get another thing, it's bad. Like, imagine, hey Pixels, you reach into a bowl of candy and you think they're M&Ms and they're Skittles. You'd be disappointed, right? It's not because you dislike Skittles. Maybe you love Skittles, but you thought they were M&Ms. So just that expectation didn't meet what you got. That's the problem. That is the problem. Alright, Southern Fantaland. Is there anything else here? Alright, Southern Fantaland. Let's travel. Exactly. It's gonna be in the desert. Are we gonna get a group for this thing? I'd like to finish this out before I go on my trip, but I don't think we're going to. I thought that was a sandworm. That's a... Whoa, that's a boss. I mean, I could kill it, but... I prefer to be on my warrior if I do that. Oh, that's it. Okay, we're done. I need to go back to Korthas. Okay, I got several in Korthas. Yeah, I'm just bored. Because there's only so much we could do. I mean, I could do Fates. So I'm not really cross-playing as a class. I think I'm going, like... My plan right now is to do, they're all in different places. Dragonhead. That's where we're going now. I think that's one... No, that's a sprite. I'm doing cosplaying as, like, everyday clothes from the game, more so than I am a costume like that. Yeah, I love snowy weather. I've always loved snow, but I've never really lived in a place that has a lot of snow. I'm looking for one of those things, okay. That's cheap. Well, there's a chance I get a white, Thanksgiving. I'm going to a very cold area for that Thanksgiving. And they're talking about snow. These things are so fluffy. I don't know if the arrows actually do anything. I mean, it does a little bit of damage, but is it really worth it? Alright, Providence Point and White Brim. Providence Point's up there. White Brim's over there, okay. See, I don't know if I'd like snow every day. I also, okay, I'll say this. Generally, when I'm at the low end of my weight range, I get cold very easily. So I'm gonna be freezing. I will probably be seeking the warmest person in my family and just like cuddling up with them. That's my plan. It's a good strategy. What am I looking for? Downey Avis. Where are those things? I can see them over here by the cliff. That's not one. I mean, most places temperature goes up and down. That would be the both ways, right? Yes? I would like to visit Europe one of these days. That would be cool. And having a friend to visit would be cool, too. Assuming you can tolerate me for more than 5 minutes. Any more? Good fourth one. There's not enough of them. This one. You know, for all the effort I'm putting in, it's very little experience. Welcome back. Yeah, I can see me calling in on Czech, visiting Europe, just backpacking through Europe, lost and hungry, and I show up and just start stealing cheese or whatever. Oh, I got that. I have to have my level to kill these. Touchy barn. Now, what's my stun button? Where is it? Oh, I probably can't use it right now anyway. See, look, I did Fate. It's a low level Fate. And I'm also gonna fail it because I didn't do enough. Alright, there's one more we can get. Dryad, North Shroud. Proud Creek. I normally just follow the trail of cheese wrappers and stuff. I prefer to keep my tail out of the snow. Unless I left them as a trail to lead you off in the wrong direction. Foxes are known to do that. Check, didn't you post a video this morning about a fox stealing cheese? And we got into our dungeon, so we're just back. We commenced the raid. I don't think I've ever had that cheese. Camembert. Camembert? I said burp. Okay, we got a level, so now we're only 28 levels behind. Ah, makes sense. Lighthouse. Hope I did the right dungeon raid thing. Looks like a hotel. What? Yep. Wait, this is... Okay, this is the right one. Yeah, this is what we have to do. Tank privilege. I just stand in it. I don't care. Everyone else dies. That guy lived. He's throwing Tide Pods at us! Oh crap, that's bad. Raining! There's water everywhere. Yeah, we're not doing great. I mean, as long as people keep getting back up, we're good. You only ever lose if you don't get back up. Pizza cake. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, son. The galaxy dress. Cheesesteak sounds fun. You guys were telling me about all kinds of different cheese festivals you guys have. Like, apparently there's cheese festivals all over the place. I've never been to one. It's making me hungry, I thought. Transportation nodes. It's like an elevator ball. Oh, this looks fun. Can you imagine getting a hamster ball that works in a 7-up elevator? These guys aren't really following. Oh, look. Cube bridges. Minecraft bridges. They're gonna place before our eyes. Extra ball again. Absolutely Netflix and cheese. That sounds wonderful. Gotta let people get up. I mean, who turned down cheese? And Netflix rates, I mean, it's kind of boring now. They don't have a lot of stuff on it. Wow, I feel like I really look like I know what I was doing. Missed it. What? But the cheese... That's the chill part. Cheese is different. Cheese is food. Go, Cleaves! You dare try to trick me? You're trying to distract me. I'm doing a boss fight. I'm tanking a boss fight. You're trying to distract me. I release the beast. Look at my red eyes. See my glowing red eyes? Oh crap. I took it. Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I got stacks. You can have it. seen any gear from me yet. I mean, the only thing I'm getting is hunger. Alright, we're gonna clock. This looks awesome, though. Here's another path. Probably should wait for everybody, whatever. I didn't know we could send them out of it. That hurts. Stairs. Alright, so pulverize a big compressor line. Got it. Ah, crap. I'm gonna die. Failed. Failed again. There's walls. Tartarus! Yeah, I don't know what the raid. I don't know what the math is supposed to be. Alright, that's gonna be a, ah, crap. Oh no, we gotta do the math again. What's the math do? Alright, subtract. We can do subtraction probably. Current vitals. I don't know. I failed. Was it 2? I couldn't even see my HP. Oh, can I see my HP? Like, I'm seeing this number. That's not my HP, though. Oh. Cutscene.
Long have I waited for this moment, Garlean swine.
I haven't died yet, though, so I'm gonna be good.
The blood of my fallen brothers feeds my hate.
Does he have holes in his arm? That's awesome. Or is that just his fingers? Am I the only new person here? Oh, he's a robot dragon. That looks really cool. Is that like, is he not, he's held together by energy beams.
The Empire is a cancer! And I
they
am
start
the
about me.
barber's blade. I'll tell you, they're probably... Escape this! Agony and sorrow! Your suffering is not yet over.
Is this Tiamat combined with something else?
You will not have mercy. Agony and sorrow. Escape this! Agony and sorrow. Rock a knife through butter! Your suffering is not yet over.
I thought the sound is lifted. Did you hear that?
I'll tell you, they're probably... Escape this!
Poke in my belly.
Your pain is my pleasure.
You will not have mercy! Your suffering is not yet over.
Oh, I didn't make it in.
Agony and sorrow. I again
Wait, what?
shall deliver the king's justice. Feel the wrath of my brothers. You will pay for what you have done with blood! is it far from finished, Guardians? Rock a knife through butter!
Your suffering is not yet over.
I'll tell you, from it! I won't. Give me strength! Enough! Rock a knife through butter!
Your suffering is
Shit!
not yet
Oh no, I
over.
put up the aquatics. Didn't stop making pop.
Many have escaped me in this life,
But I shall be waiting in the next.
That was a really cool looking boss. I gotta say, that was really cool. You got 2 different dragon halves stuffed together. Oh, okay. Alright, I gotta find something to spend, I'll go to White Mage, I don't know. What does everybody want? I'll pass. I guess we're good. Yeah, Kevin knows all about Final Fantasy 14. Oh, there's a necklace, but what is it doing here? Unless... It's not her necklace at all. It's a booby trap! I actually thought it belonged to the other guy. Remember he has one similar to the necklace? So there's 2 necklaces. Is he their father? Their real father? Oh, so I'm supposed to go brush. Is it gonna be another one where I have to take like 20 minutes to get to the next, go into queue? We've only got an hour and a half. We have more time than we had last time. We had an hour and a half left. He looks a lot less evil when he's sleeping. Alma, are you there? I'm here, Ramza. If he starts talking about exterminating some other race, I'm gonna have to kill him. Exterminate. The stone's different, but the craftsmanship is identical. However did it come to be in Bagamnan's possession? Well, though they need a different shape, the stones appear to be cut from the same crystal. I'm just glad I got to stream today. I was a little bit worried about that. Oh, they are. Arsite. Yeah, it's very cute. Arsite, what makes you say that? Did you feel it? You feel it, can't you, Hurdy? Do you recall me telling you that Bagamnan considers that necklace special? especially because it's entrusted to him by Prince Rassler. The Rizzler! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm too old to say things like that, right? He's returned to Princess Ashlea upon retrieving her highness from Nalbina fortress. Family keepsake. Of course, in each necklace, each RSI is acted as a lodestone, drawing both of our parties closer and closer to Evilise. Final Fantasy 12. Yes, man, it was an optional super boss. There's no torch taking 20 plus hours to kill. That's if you didn't fall for his traffic. His full heal once you got below half health. 20 hours. That's stupid. I mean, I do. That's all I do. I just like dangle my tail out there and like. You follow the RSEC guides us and just lure people in and then murder them. I mean, and then like treat them to lovely things. They live happily ever after and they're never seen again because they're so happy where they are. They never come back. I'm sorry, you're recovered. Thank you, sister. I'm well now. Before we know of the Duma and the Odious, vestiges of one's will may endure in our sight. Could it be then the desire of the former's owner, or creator of these necklaces, was simply to return to Evilise? Sound too good to be true? No, you can trust me, right? Who can you trust if not a fox, right? Who could that have been? You know who put out that foxes are not to be trusted? Chickens. Ramza Biolva. He wanted people to return to his homeland and uncover the truth behind the kingdom's founding. Exactly. But then why show us Lazalia then go, you ask? Simple, we're being tested. The RSI's measure our words, see if we are deserving of the truth. They seem as if you know them, but how could you? Nothing would have uncovered such anything of the kind. I know you have your doubts, but I can assure you they are misplaced. For now, you must actually trust me, Lady Aurelia. He's been possessed. That's ridiculous. Lady Aurelia, since when did you... He's possessed! Are you feeling quite yourself? He's possessed! He was kind of Nazi-ish, and now he's kind of, like, polite. Of course I am, sister dearest. I've never felt better. I sense a disturbance in the ether. Father, these necklaces are gifts. Gifts from the old gods who once watched over the Evilisians. It's proof we have their blessing. With the necklaces and the Odious, we can finally prove. Is it back to being its usual racist self? Hey, Kelly, I don't know. What came over me? I'm not a will-o'-the-wisp. I don't think they take fox shape. Ramsey, you must rest. Let me be, Alma. Did I not tell you I'm fine? I'll be fine. Yeah, I think he's returned to normal. Should be good. And I'm gonna go brush because there's no time how long it's gonna take. So I'm gonna go brush. And I'll be right back, okay? I need more water too. And Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I know I'm late. I got distracted. Distractions! There's always distractions. Everywhere. Everywhere I go. I call it the Gambit System's idea of set up a party to deal with all of its phases. They recover HP out of combat, so you leave the arena and go save. That's interesting. Another adventure falls under our belts. Eh, Kalia? I best put pen to page before details fade. I realized I got home late and I got distracted, and I did not put my lunchbox away properly. Or at least the ice pack. I had to put the ice pack in the freezer, so I took a moment to do that real quick before I forgot completely. Zali and Algo. I would think our discoveries weren't sufficient to prove Lexington's claims, at least with regard to Evis's existence. Something tells me that until Genomus has proof that his ancestors were not the heretics the church paid them to be, they will not rest. Then there's a curious case of Ramza. I almost thought one moment, all Sister Dearest the next. He was like a different person when he came to, yet I seemed to be alone wondering exactly what happened to him back at the lighthouse. Yes, this lady, he must have taken quite some bump up to the head when he fell. Then again, it didn't take him that long to turn back into his spiteful little self. So all's well that ends well. Being side tasted, Kalia. It does sound like that. Especially wondering whether or not the good Genomus is fine to determine whether in the world our next adventures to take us. Amy, lunchbox? No, I have a very boring lunchbox. Okay, so I have two lunchboxes. So I have one that came from a bank. It's kind of small. And I have one big one that I got at work. They gave them to us. We had to choose between that and an umbrella, and I already have an umbrella. So I chose the big lunchbox. It's very nice. So I put my water bottle in it and I put my lunchbox inside the big lunchbox. So I have like one lunchbox for food, one lunchbox for water. Let's find out what the next adventure is. Good news is he has. Bad news, however. Now, it's not my intention to be sensationalist. Sensationalism isn't in my job description. Please bear with me when I tell you that not all is right aboard the airship Lexington. Something about Alma has me deeply worried. I would not trust this information in the hands of my publisher, let alone some sullen gate guard. Shall we continue our conversation on the Prima Vista away from inquisitive ears? Off we go. Question is, then, where exactly did Ramsay and his fellowship journey next? Okay, I totally owe this unexpected visit. I had not planned on summoning you for another several turns of the sun. Apologies if it caused you any worry. I suppose one cannot allow a reporter in their midst and not expect her to report what she sees. Although I did expect it to have more discretion, Miss Rubila. If you had work, you would take me and wait. If you had work, you would take your anime body pillow with you? What? To work? I'm so confused. That sounds like a bad idea. Yeah. I'm gonna check on this one. Alma has, as of late, been experiencing difficulties with her health. Shurigans have been called upon to discern what exactly it is that ails her. As far as they can tell, there's nothing physically wrong with my sister. This is that the rigors of an extended stay in a foreign land have taken their toll on her fragile heart. Hey, when did you? I think like an interesting coffee mug is probably better. There's a one I really like. that I see in a YouTube video. So basically, it's the letters. It's a white mug, okay? In black letters, it has 3 letters: U, N, T. That's it. However, so white mug with the letters U, N, T. But the coffee mug handle is a C. Alma. Yep. Handle is a C. It's silly and probably a bit naughty for the stream, but I find it very funny. It's probably would not fly in America at all, but it's just amusing me. I'm fine, brother. It's obvious you're not. You must return to your chambers and rest. Random Fox. Nine-Tails Fox. Behold the power! Give me press to begin once I regain my strength. Till then, please look back for my father. The power of the tails! Beware! Exactly! And then, where were we? Ah yes, the matter of our next expedition. So much power! What do you think I am? Discovered during our most recent foray into the Ester Sands, the massive capital of Rabanastra appears to lie upon the ruins of what can only be the royal city of Lysalia. Ancient capital city of the Lost Kingdom of Evilis. Shortly after we stumbled across remnants of the legendary clockwork city of Gug, cleverly repurposing a lighthouse overlooking the Ritorana Cataract, remnants which now sits suspended over the fathomless chasm. Not? Alright, all my tail energy is focusing. I'm just a fox? How dare you! I'm focusing all my energy on suffering upon Zelric. Tail energy! To Zelric! Cause suffering! Lysalia, Gug, what have they in common, you ask? I shall tell you. They both appear in my ancestors' account of the rise of Evilis, the Juray papers. Thank you for the pats. And with each new discovery, the Finn's Chronicle is now proving Evilisian legend to be more fact than fairy tale. There's no denying the proof, and it's but a matter of time before scholars and historians from across the realm come to the same conclusions. As you are all aware, my aim has never been to simply prove the existence of Evilis. No, I shall not rest until I have revealed the truth of young Ramses' role in King Deletus' ascension and cleared my ancestor Orin Durai of the false accusations made against him by the church. So when I see Alma first? That's a lot of weight. Kugani's Shurugans would have believed she is in no immediate danger, and her illness is not one of the body but of the mind. To borrow their words, her spirit is in a state of unbalance and merely requires time to right itself. Everything except Sunday. I will be fine. As long as she remains in bed. The last thing she needs more is any further excitement, especially at the pause of these meddlesome mole bats. I gotta sneeze. Oh, good sneeze! Good sneeze. That was a good sneeze. I liked it. I must admit, both Montauban and his brother have proven more useful than I would have dared to imagine. When it comes to usefulness, I am first in the field. I wasn't furthest in the field. Do you have to feel my fur, Kupo? Self-fur is amazing. And you wonder why Ramses despises you so, brother. They do all the work and all you do is jest, Kupo. I'm sure you're mistaken, Hurdy. I bear neither you nor your brother any ill will. Any further ill will, that is. If anything, you my thanks for your recent contributions. Those are Moogles. Yes, thanks. Are you hearing what I'm hearing? What happened to the venom-spitting adder we all used to know and hate? Almost certainly seems pleased with the change, but forgive me for not buying into this all-too-convenient transformation. I'm losing focus. I'm losing focus. Ah! I'm losing focus. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Hold on. I can hold them. Must focus on Zelric's suffering. Focus. Focus. To be showing the world that Evilise actually exists would not validate the claims chronicled in the right papers. That's correct, Father. The key lies with Ramza Beluv. If we can find evidence of his hidden role in history, it will prove Orin's testimony true and safeguard our family's name from ridicule. Which is why I turned the focus on my research to delete his forgotten campaign and his action during the War of Lions. Oh, I got distracted. There goes my tails. It's hard to hold that much power. It's only then that I discovered something most intriguing. An underlying struggle with an unknown force. A force with power to bring about calamitous ruin. Ow! Are you suffering yet, Zelric? Did it make it? Our sight, the twisted abomination encountered both Lasali and Goop. Lukovi, they're born of those unholy crystals. Ow! Foxback. While nobles of the north and south squabbled over Evis's crown, Ramza silently sought to rid the world of dark evil. Got it. The evil manifests from the deepest desires of men and women whose minds had fallen prey to the RSI. In each confrontations, Ramza's fellowship grows smaller. Countless companions also clause that would go unwritten. It was far more important than any clash of armies. And so did they endure until reaching their final destination, Orban Monastery. Oh no, this one, the Orban Monastery is where Princess Avelia was raised. We've seen about it in the Zodiac Brave story. After the leader emerged victorious in his final campaign, he married the princess to legitimize his claim to the throne of Evilise. I see someone has been paying attention. I don't understand. Why would Ramza's crusade against be taken back there? Hey, Gordon. Welcome. How are you doing today? According to the red papers, the essential being who engendered the Arsite was said to have somewhere beneath the monastery. But who or what would have the means to create something so powerful? Oh, wow. My work Christmas party is until like Saturday, next Saturday, 8 days away. I'm not going to it though. Ultima, the High Seraph. A seraph, or what's a seraph? Seraphs are believed to be by some to be servants of the gods. Divine beings whose only purpose is to carry out the will of their immortal masters. As to whether or not Ultima can claim this title, however, I cannot say. Just as there were those who chose to worship Ultima and her otherworldly might, there were equally as many who feared the visitor and her deadly magics, often referring to her as the Angel of Blood, with the carnage left in her wake. Angel of Blood, that title sounds familiar. I think I've been called that before. That's probably a good idea, Gordon. Don't drink. Bad for you. Shame. What if this fellow kid that claims to have experienced in the Praetorium, necessarily also called Ultima, was in fact an elegant interpretation of the very magics introduced to Hydaelyn by the High Seraph? That would mean... what would that mean? I've spoken with several colleagues back in Charlotte regarding their opinions on the ancient incantation, and while they yet have little to show for their research, they all agree on one thing. The manner in which Ultima ethereally manifests should not be possible, at least on Hydaelyn. So it would not to make sense if we discover that Algans learned the spell from a being out of this dimensional plane. As to exactly how they convinced the being to depart the knowledge put in them. Out of this plane, what manner of creature are we talking about here? Likely one similar to Omega. How long have you been listening from the shadows, my friend? Yep, Sid is back. Long enough. I'm here to deliver the item Mikoto requested. Sid, there's no need if you deliver it personally. A Moogle would have sufficed. A Moogle? And trust you won't tear up the package and show it to some random adventurer? No, this is far too important. You shouldn't mind. The principal was about to tell us how to find the Orban Monastery. Would that I could. But I can't, so I shan't. You don't know? What have we been doing here? I'm not going to the party. It's Saturday. I missed stream for it. At ease, lady. You're down? Dry papers speak of a cataract situated on the river Surshell, several leagues southeast of Ramanastra. There supposedly lies a monastery. I'm not going! I already decided I'm not going. I have an RSVP, so I can't go. Also, I'll be back from vacation, so I don't really want to go and spend a lot of time socializing, especially after missing so many days of stream. I want to get back to it. I don't have a work crush. There's supposedly lies a monastery. Zershell is not a name you will find in any modern Damascus map. Rivers, however, especially ones large as Zershell, established to be, are rare in the nation more than half claimed by sand. The river we seek can only be that which bisects Golmore on the Nagasian border. With that valuable information, we owe thanks to our brothers Moogle. Your travels have made them veritable authorities on Damascus geography. Wait, but earlier you claimed you didn't know the monastery's whereabouts. I'm confused. Its location is not what concerns me. Perhaps the Moogles themselves should explain. Why, certainly. That verdant valley of vines and vipers to where we must voyage next is home to the Vera. And therein lies our little problem. One thing the Vera do not suffer is trespassers. Not even level Moogles, Kupo. Our glamours kept us hidden long enough to see the jungle was teeming with ruins, much like those we discovered in Lasali and Goo. The Vera trackers eventually found us and took us before their elders. We barely escaped with our palms, Kupo. Oh, that makes sense. You should wear steel toes. So that's why we're still here talking instead of bound for the border. Gotta wear the steel tip work shoes. Yep. The Avira was spurring the strict code of their tribes, abandoning their people to come and live in the cities of Damascus. Finding and recruiting one of our cause might prove us with an insight into how to reach the Orban Monastery ruins. Unfortunately, the nation's current turmoil has not made it easy to accomplish this task. We still require more time. Then time you shall have. I have fox toes. We're boarding the shuttle here. I'll stop by a bongo on the docks. Ask me if I knew Akela Sapphire. Hey, that's Rianne. And bid I deliver her a message. Tell him he was welcome to accompany to the Prima Vista so he might deliver that message himself, but the man refused. Koto, I saw the device crafted to your exact specifications, but cannot guarantee that it will function as intended, seeing as I had an area subject tested on. That sounds cool. Of course, Master Sid. If any trouble is met, then most likely it's my design of the display. Your confidence in my craftsmanship is flattering, but you sell yourself too short, my dear. Here's your success. Good day. That's it, departs. Sorry for next Halloween? Could be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do this one raid and then call it a night. Or, yeah, call it a day. I gotta work out, I gotta shower, I gotta eat, and then I gotta go to a hair appointment. Since you're interested in the package they delivered, I have every intention to prize you its contents, but first I believe we should speak of Alma's condition. There's less than an hour left anyway. Do you not find illness all too timely? Do you know Miss Ramza would like to believe her bouts of vertigo or not, but of not mind fatigued? The answer is clear. It's the Arsite that plagues her. All recently confided me that she would hear her father speaking with the Odious, well before even his first foray into Ramanastra. However, I don't think this is entirely true. Which is not to imply that Alma is trying to deceive us, rather I think she saw something that led her to believe that her father was conversing with the Arsite. Or I suspect it was RSI itself that granted her this vision. Your call? I have to work. No, I'm going to work out. Build my hypothesis on a distinct frequency in an R-type harmonic vibration and a tendency to promote ethereal amplification. Or when I mentioned this, that despite being in the principal possession for an extended period, that Otis experienced none of the impinging present Genoma? No? Otis has never resonated with Genomas. He's always been with his vice president in his RSI chart, the Virgo, that fueled his passion for Evilise. Now, Otis is bound to Alma's deepest desires, whatever those may be. Maybe I can fathom that Alma has not fallen victim to the RSI's grasp, if their desires are not as strong as those we have witnessed in Argoth and Bagamnon. Then, the ethereal interference caused by the other nearby shards. I explained all this to Alma and recommended she destroy the necklace. Yet she honestly refused, but she begged me to keep this revelation from her father. He's trying to take up fox tracking. I tried to do the only thing I could. I devised a means which I might impede or at least lessen the effects of the Odious. This device, while still incomplete, will amplify the NR wavelengths emitted by the Virgo. It should work to interfere with those emitted by the Odious, thereby shielding Alma from the brunt of their effect. He blows up all the buzz with the word of Bongo Brigand lording about the L-shaped landing. Do you think it could be someone we know, Kupo? Yeah, I heard an interesting story one time. It was one of those Reddit stories where somebody was working in a coffee shop and somebody came in and they ordered 20 shots of espresso or something like that. And then they said money's no object when they were told it's going to be expensive. And then they paid in gold coins. Gold dollar coins, like very rare coins. And they left. There was some suspicion that they were an immortal being that just showed up. Could be silver dollars. I don't remember. Apologies, kid, but I need to speak with you, and you alone. Oh, don't mind me, Kupo. I'm just filling over here in perfect earshot. Why, you make sure think I won't lay you low right here, right now. So we're here to offer you a proposition. That's what. We need information on the Gomor jungle. We thought we may as well travel just by trying to provide some. There's both. There's gold dollar coins and silver dollars as well. They came out more recently. Oh, more you of all creatures know that this is Fearland. What are you offering then? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, oh, no, they're very old coins. According to this, they're worth like $2,000. If you have one of the old ones. The old ones are just like gold colored. Becca Fox A? Opportunity to tell us what you know. It must be our next image lies beneath the jungle canopy, Kupo. So I should have expected as much. Very well, Kaylee. I came to ask if you would meet someone. Now it seems that someone may be able to assist Genomus as well. Seeing as you and the principal did this right by us before, I do not see a reason why I cannot take both of you. Maybe when you're ready to depart for Rabanastra, we will travel in our airship. This will draw too much of unwanted attention. Hey, be careful giving out where you're from. Well, I guess Picture's okay with it, so okay. I'll allow it. And Check Lily has his location in his name, so I can't help anything with that. Obviously, he's gonna care. Yeah. I could say something, but I think I would offend you. Back to life of Vigility in the crowds, are we? I would guess Slovakia. Of course not. Now that didn't cross our minds, but when faced with the decision of what to do next, we need simply to remember... Oh, come on! I'm sorry. When faced with the decision of what to do next, we simply need to simply remember the dying words of our leader. Gijuk, and I just had to re-enlist his dumb asking for leaders. And occupying Guardians actually said yes, Kupo. I apologize, I was just kidding. Not exactly. We're now with the Resistance. You know that I heard about the uprising in Damascus that followed the Roman liberation. I was questioning the Iron Heel of the 4th Legion. The Resistance leaders were captured and tortured and publicly executed. It must be the Emperor's chagrin. The gruesome display only served to further rally the survivors. Remove 1 head and 2 grow back in space. Remove 2 and then there are 4. A person can die but an idea will live on. And now there's several factions throughout Damascus. We belong to one known as Lintus Tears. When we told our commanding officer of our recent crossing with you and yours, she simply insisted that we introduce you. That was funny. He just like slowly floated in front of me. Me? But I wasn't even supposed to be here, Kupo. Thank you, Hairball. Her! Here's the general her proposal. Okay, if you're not interested, we can return to Kulani unharmed. You have our... Crow got your tongue? I'm lost your dead ahead, lads. Of course, there's a chance we'll be able to do this raid, because the queue time is getting kind of long. And the raids take like 30 minutes as well, so maybe we don't have time for it. We may just end up getting it unlocked and then have to go. I wouldn't mind ending a little bit early to make sure I make it to my hair appointment. This is the 3rd Iblis raid. I don't know which one it's called. This way, we've many mobs covered before nightfall. Whatever you say, Slovakian hammer. Too far? I've done his ass. I bring you the Liberator. That is quite an outfit, by the way. Mira, I thought she'd be taller. Why does everybody say that? Oh, she's cute. She needs more clothes. I knew it. Avira. You said they're nearly interchangeable. I'm Fran, proud daughter of Damascus and General of Lentis Tears. And yes, Moogle, I am Avira. Are you surprised? Oh yes, in fact, I am. We kind of are all supposed to be living amongst the trees, having shown contact with the outer world, Kupo. There's supposedly a few who have left their homes, but I'm most certainly not expect to see one here in the sewer. Yeah, that makes sense. Indeed. What if I was Avira? If I was Avira, would this cutscene be very different? This bank that claims you received Orban, does it be true? Those ruins lie deep within the Gormor jungle. The place is most sacred to my sisters. They would take great offense for you to foul it with your presence. What's more, Boggy tells me you travel with Guardians, openly aiding those who would see our nation burn. How can we place our trust in one who would do such? My blade tastes the blood of too many Guardians to count. And then you know the Empire and its people are one and the same. When you say an Emperor soldier, you're not saying an individual, you're saying the enemy. Your companions, Liberator, are the enemy, despite their supposed change of heart. Misunderstand, Kenj. Kenj Nova does not approve the Emperor's warmongering. Must help Damascus and its impoverished masses, Kubo. What would Moogle know about my people? Does your blood run Damascus red? We could cut you open and find out. Do you know there's no need for threats? I can kind of understand that. You're right, Boggy. Let us then parlay. Parlay? Just shut up, Moogle. Parlay. First visit requires men. Men and women from Eorzean Eastern Alliance to join the launch and raiding Damascus of Imperial invaders. Your past deeds have made you well known to the leaders of both. They will listen to you, or if not, they will listen to the science to which you claim allegiance. Second, the riches require gold. Gold to strengthen our forces from within. Your allies are embedded with the East Outernar Trading Company, which continues its dealings with Garlemald, even as you raise your sword against them. Bye-bye, check. Profiting from the Empire's rampant aggression. As targets of that aggression, I believe my people are entitled to a portion of those profits. Grant me one of these simple things, and I shall personally guide you safely to the ruins of Orban. What are the Lex entails? See me to victory, and I'll take the Emperor himself. Those are my conditions. What say you? Promise you first, my companions will see no harm. I'll promise you nothing. If it helps you know that I've never cut down a man who would not take up arms against me and mine, be he Garlean or Eorzean. I'd say we have our work cut out for us, Kupo. Boggy, you and the Fusiliers are to come be the Liberator. I expect a detailed report on how my demands are received. Yes, General. It's hard to tell, but I think Veer are taller than me by even without the ears. Not that I expect them to be taken seriously. You're a fool to trust them, Princess. Can't you also make their ears be down? I'm pretty sure you could, that's something you could do. Oh, I thought you could. Maybe not. What an adventure, Kubo. Just think about tomorrow, we could all be the newest members of the Mastering Resistance. I have nothing ready to give up my place in the Premier Research just yet. Yeah, this could be another thing where it just takes way longer than I thought it would to do this. Hurry, hurry. If I don't tell someone our adventure quick, I'll possibly burst, Kubo. The tiring room. What is a tiring room? Is that where you put tires on stuff? Bouncing all night, too? I gotta do recording tonight, that's for sure. This won't ask much of us. Fear have ever been wary of outsiders. For centuries, their many tribes have remained hidden in the jungles, content with their self-imposed solitude. Each tribe has its own strict code and will meet swift punishment to any who defy these laws. As such, Media Veer will spend her entire life bound to the territory of her ancestors, those unwilling and unable to venture beyond its borders. While the tribes are wholly independent, they have agreed to uphold a single standard: shun all contact with the outside world unless it is to protect the jungle. That said, with every generation there are those Veer who long for life beyond the verdant sea trees and abandon their tribes to start a new life in the Kingdom Cities. My guess is that Fran is one such individual, who also happens to be the only individual we know who can guide us to the monastery, Kubo. It seems like Chaos Sword Arm will be enough to see us through this predicament. She would don the right mantle of diplomat if we were to convince the alliances and the East Outernar Trading Company to grant us aid. What could go wrong? How could you ask that? Pat my back, it was nice. Yes, I know you said not to call unless it's urgent. This is urgent. Alright, now exactly. My superiors have come to a decision on your request, and I thought you might want to hear what they had to say. Any request for immediate disclosure with a demand that information must choose instance to discuss over link pearl. Maybe the Ruby of Zara post-haste now should have duly appraised you with their judgment. Well then, Kayla, what are we waiting for? Who's wearing the barbed wire cage? I've read about how you united the whole of Aeolis under a single standard and commenced the Holy Seed in a 1,000-year conflict. Heard that asking for a few soldiers in the coffer for 3 of guild should be a piece of roll and berry cake. No solution on. Especially inform Boggy down at the Kugane landing for progress. You mentioned he was to keep an eye on us. Oh, you mean like a big cage? Probably not. I like movement. I tend to be very mobile. So a confined space is probably not the best place for me to fight. You have an answer for the East Outnode impaired. From East Outnode already. Impressive. Seems Lady Fran has underestimated your influence amongst the realm players. I assume you have no objection to me joining you then. Hey, Mopar. I'm too small. I tend to be mobile. Like, I'm a mobile striker. So I'm doing more hit and run stuff. Over here, I was like, where are they? Hancock waits in the bazaar, shall we, Kalia? Oh, you want to hear something cool? Okay, so I have not been to an actual... Like, I went for a consultation at this hair appointment. They have free wine and, like, and maybe cheese. I'm looking forward to sampling a small amount of it for my diet. A lovely lady and a banca. I didn't expect you to be alone, Kalia. Excuse my manners. I'm Hancock, representative of the East Outnode Trading Company, assigned to oversee your assets here in Kugane. It's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, the appointment's gonna cost like $200+, so that's why you get free wine. I'm Yukiri. We apologize for making you come all this way. Not this far from landing to Aham. I did. Yeah, the Alpha raids. Or Omega raids, sorry. Wonky was it? I served Lord Tian right from the of Doma. I've come bearing our nation's reply to entreaty. And I am Tataru Taru of Science of 7th Dawn. I'm only here seeing as no one else could be bothered. Well, that and to bear a message from the leaders of the Aeolis Alliance. Thank you both for coming. I'm Boggy, formerly of the Dalmascan Royal Fusiliers. I now claim allegiance to the Lintis Tiers, a resistance group seeking to accomplish what you have in Doma and Amigo. Not that I know of, but I don't want to find out. Let me send me Discord. Oh, God. I'll look in a moment. Oh, that's fine. What tidings have you brought us? Nope. Allow me to begin then. While the East Outnode Trading Company sympathizes with the plight, we're not in a position to grant you the funding you seek. As you're aware, the East Outnode Trading Company prides itself on neutrality, be it in matters political or personal. What a relationship with the Asian Alliance? Ah yes, what I meant to say was, here in Hingashi, the East Outnode Trading Company prides itself on its neutrality, be it in matters political and You must understand our position. Simply supplying coin to any one group will make it appear that we somehow favor that group over another. Seeing as we conduct business openly and fairly with everyone, doing such would be sending the wrong message, and ultimately harm profits, yes. By selling to both sides, you maximize profits while good men and women perish. How convenient. We're a business, milady. We do what we need. We do what we must to survive. That does not mean, however, we are blind to the needs of our customers and our allies. Which is why we support the Eorzean Alliance in their noble efforts to safeguard the realm's freedom through a mutually beneficial arrangement. If it were my choice, I would provide you your little resistance with all the funding it needs. As my good friend Achille knows all too well, it's not my choice. Well, now that Hancock so thoroughly lowered your spirits, you'll be as crestfallen when I inform you that the Eorzean Alliance will also be unable to provide any assistance. Let me guess, you did everything in your power to try and convince the leaders of each city-state, only to watch they politely declined our proposal, claiming an unfortunate lack of intelligence or resources. Wait, how did you... Lord Hayden's screens you and yours have recently found strength through a newly formed alliance with our neighboring nations. Rome is open to further welcoming like-minded organizations. This includes our Damascus brothers and sisters still suffering under the imperial yoke. The power! It returns! However, word has it that the last day's attempt to reclaim your kingdom ended in failure, resulting in the loss of countless lives and many of the resistance leaders. You're not mistaken. Arm is not what it once was. Those remaining have been forced to take refuge deep beneath the seas of Rabanastra. Be tempted. Be tempted. The Fourth Legion has already defeated you once. Lacking unity and leadership, the current resistance will not survive another tilt against the Empire's disciplined ranks. If don't miss to join hands with Damascus' ally, you must first prove to us that you will stand as one. Doma as a full-fledged ally would serve far better to strengthen our cause than a few temporary soldiers. I have caused your apple to miss! You fool! Even if you were able to wrest Damascus from the Empire's grasp without unity amongst your people, the resulting chaos could prove even more perilous to your kingdom. I understand much of our situation. It meant... Based on that understanding, you would have future aid Atlantis tears, am I correct? Do not mistake me. Lord Haynes refuses to put a message to help you plan your next step. You have a wise master. He understands that without proper planning, having one enemy from Mississippi creates room for the next. Lady Fran will no doubt be pleased to hear that your response was exactly what she expected. The apple from the store. Use the whole time that you managed to be rejected, you still let this farce play out? Yeah, my apologies, but this was all necessary to prove an important point to our leader. Lady Fran needed to show the princess is just exactly what she was getting herself into. And her honesty today will serve us better than any hollow promise. Thank you. Your Legos cannot defeat me! Wait, what about the Gomor jungle? You believe this? We're right back where we started. Principal Genomus will not be pleased. I told you! The Legos cannot defeat me! I laugh at the thought of stepping on Legos. Okay, the cheese! Your offering is temporarily accepted. Taco? No. I would like a taco. I'm gonna have a taco for dinner. I basically have nothing but tacos until time to leave. I can't finish up all the tacos. You sent? Let me take a look. What we got? Oh, I'm afraid I can't watch it. I can't watch a video in here. I'll try to find some time to watch it this evening. Hey, Gordon. Thank you. Passage, yes. It is as you say, it is most unfortunate. I suppose we did everything in our power, and that's all one can ask. I still don't understand why would Lady France and Caitlin's wild chase? She knew from the start it would be for naught. Augie mentioned something about Fran proving a point to the leader, whoever that may be. People with such power can be proved both naive and stubborn creatures. Even telling leaders she was wrong may not convince her of the fact. Making one's own plan fail, however, is often the best medicine. No! My power! Naive and stubborn, then resist is doomed. If a person is imposing his friends to take orders from her, the chances are this leader is even worse, Kupo. I mean, you still can't take me out with Legos, Pixels. Don't be silly. Why not be so certain, Montblanc? I guess the individual in question is still quite young and inexperienced. The Lady Fran is trying to teach her to be an effective leader through example. By allowing her to make her own mistakes, Fran is granting her the ability to learn and grow from them. An experience that ultimately benefit her when the time comes to make some truly difficult decisions. Now, I seem to recall reading that one of the main faces of the resistance before the recent quelling was a young girl of royal blood. I suppose. You may cease with your baseless presumptions, defector. Door is open. Oh, it's got she's got 2 heals. That's cool. And you would be? I would be here on orders from the leader of Limpsy's Tears. Against my better judgment, mind you. Show me your feet again. I will show you the heels. Greetings, Lady Fran, I presume. I am Genobus Sin Lexingtail, principal of the Majestic Theater Company. You and your colleagues are most welcome on the Prima Vista. What does your leader would have of us? While you failed meeting even a single of our demands, she recognizes that you were sincere in your attempts to see them fulfilled. That effort you are to be compensated. Oh, I didn't even show. I didn't show. That's most generous. Nope, they're not gonna show. They pan up. They refuse to show the heels. That's really cool. I've never seen heels like that. Still showing the height of the heels. The ruins which you seek are hidden behind a waterfall here. Only roughly 8 positions from the river source in its delta. Never thanks, Lady Fran. Do not forget this kindness. Father, I shall plot a course immediately. So what is going on here? Alma, you should be in bed. I've slept enough, brother. Tell me, who are our guests? If you once again prepared a leap into danger's maw, keep your wits about you, Kalia. Lady Fran is strong. Then again, so is Bagamnan. No, it shows side profile. I see them from the back. If you'll excuse me. Are you mad? Should have surfaced in your condition? Sweet brother, the High Seraph beckons. She speaks me through Odious. The what? There's no need to worry. Mikoto and I have already devised a plan. I can help clear our family name. Charlene has no say in this. I'm your father and I suggest you remain here on the airship. What would your mother say if I allowed all to befall you? Mother, that's what this is all about, isn't it? What it's always been about. You care not about Iblis or the Ori name. No, you only seek to use the Ori side to bring Mother back. But you haven't been able to do that You haven't been able to do that. You still don't understand how exactly this charge translates one's desires to reality. That's where I can help. I can ask the High Seraph. It's she who created the Aura site. Ultimate's bid me to come to her place of imprisonment. If we free her, she will reveal unto us the secrets of her creations. Do you hear what you're saying, Alma? Even if there was a slight chance of bringing Mother back, we cannot risk your life in doing so. Your brother's right. We have sacrificed too much already. I cannot bear the thought of losing you. Either of you. It's too late. I'm so lonely, Father. I wish you loved Ramsay more than you do me. I'd be cozened by your daughter's words. They're not her own. Help me, Rams. Alma! No, no! God's prevent. I told you, no one can control the power within those shards. No one. Here, take this. It might be the only thing that can save Alma. We must hurry to the monastery. Come, we must leave the Gomor jungle. Now. Unfortunately, no matter how short the queue is, it's not going to be short enough, is it? Have I appreciated your part, Kayla? Everyone would tear here. My sister, she... Where's Fanta? And hold on, I've set engines to full speed. Oh yeah, I mean, we only have 23 minutes of stream left. And I still need to work out, shower, eat, and get to my hair appointment, which is at least... Let me look at where it is. Half an hour away. That's better than I was expecting. It'll probably get worse because if we go into rush hour. Yeah, it's just gonna keep going up. Video from it. Yep. Welcome to land of my people. To be a poor life, I said I missed some. It's gonna be okay, Pixels. So, I've been working on videos for you guys to enjoy while I'm away. I have 7 completed, with 2 more in the works this weekend. Hopefully, I'll have them done, so you guys will have something to watch while I'm gone. Alma! Oh, we found her. That was quick. Is this not the raid? Ramza, help me. Alma! Be gone! I mean, good thing you get cut in half by that portal. Oh, my Ramsa. Blood of the Invokers, fulfill the ancient covenant, and grant unto me the vessel promised. Alright, they took the races instead. I'm more okay with that. What just... I'm more okay with it taking a racist than a normal person. Foggy, to me, the girl is not well. Might I suggest we continue this back at the Boom Vista, Kupo? Yeah, I thought we were going to go into the raid, but we're not even getting close. Oh, yeah, he absolutely was. He calls the Moogles, like, mole rats or something, and he called, he says he's better than everybody. Have you the courage to face true evil? Yes, I do. What are you gawping at? Shoot us this way, Kupo. He's basically a 16-year-old male internet troll. From America. Now Rams is gone? Oh dear, Tia, what have I done? What have I done? We can do something. What recourse left to us? You're not an internet troll, Pixels. What means we had to protect ourselves, trying to protect my son from... I'm sorry, Genomus. My design is flawed. Not necessarily, Charlene. We all saw how to succeed in drawing Alma back from the rift and shattering the Odious. Also, the boy's not yours to bear. Yeah, that's what like teenagers do. They troll. We're not good to look like this. Oh, I got reset. Focus here should not be on our failures, but what we learn from them. Being beyond the rift, it spoke before claiming Ramza, referred to you as the blood of the invokers. Were your ancestors responsible for ultimate summoning? Or certainly not. I've discovered no such inference anywhere in the Loop-derived papers. Besides, tales of High Seraph existed far before even the earliest Eclesian legends. I'm having trouble talking. Doing bad. And who exactly did summon Ultimate? Why did you think them your kin? The necklace. Look! I have a bad feeling about this, Kupo. Why don't we let her keep the necklace? Ramza dead? You lie about it as well as you carry yourself in battle, Orin. I didn't say he was dead, my lord Toledo. Maybe he had abandoned his mortal vessel and trusted his ethereal soul to our side. Why would you do such a thing? Peace has finally come to Evilise. There's none to be had from further sacrifice. The kingdom is won, and its victory is as much his as it is mine. Risking his life and limbs shield me from the dark, but that would have seen me perish. Without him, I would not be standing here before you. And my duty as both king and colleague to see him saved. Nice to meet you. Ride for Orban. My lord, wait. Majora Glabados, first of Zodiac Braves, was not here to church would have you believe. He betrayed Mother Highland for the promise of coin and power, summoned forth a terrible evil from the depths of the celestial abyss. It was believed only one of the lands chosen, only a warrior of light might stand against this threat. Yet while victorious in battle, Ramses was unable to see the darkness vanquished. If failure was all that awaited our warrior of light, then what chance do you presume any other might stand? Hi, Jack. Welcome back. We're still in cutscenes. We have not made it to the raid yet, which we're not going to because it's way too late. Are you saying I should do nothing then? No, my lord. Ramses is... My brother's final wish before he surrendered to the Aether was that his name be struck from the annals of history. And when you're unhurt, but I was led to believe that none but Orin returned from Orban. What is it you speak of your brother's wishes? When it became apparent that we were powerless to truly defeat the High Seraph, we chose the only path left to us. She would Highland herself to countless centuries past, in prison Ultima. As you're aware, my lord, a prison is only as strong as the seal on its gates. Ramses sacrificed his body to ensure that Angel of Blood would never again walk the land. I believe that people knew of the sacrifice, it would only inspire them to seek out the Holy Stones and repeat the mistakes of those who came before. If you truly avouch yourself his friend, then you will honor this, his final plea. No, Ramses should not be forgotten. He should be raised up as a hero for his deeds and claim his rightful place at my side. Only he might be my knight gallant. He's gone, my lord. Before Ramses was your friend, before he was my brother, he was a warrior of light. He did what he did for Heidelin, and for those who would one day, too, heed the crystal's call. Claim the throne, my friend. Become ruler of Iblis and restore peace to the war-torn realm once and for all. Wait, Ramsay, don't leave me. Please, I beg you. You will make a fine and just king, Delita. See that you do not stray from that path. Like, I don't know why, but he looks completely different than the brother. The current brother. Ramsa. Like, he's got this, he's like a double, he's like a sibling. Or like a twin. But just like his bearing and expression looks very different. Confident warrior versus peasant child. That's a different girl. This is the past. So as these two necklaces, you're certain they will guide the heroes of a new era to Ramsa. This is what Ramsa wished, my lord. Orin, I don't believe I can bear another farewell this day. Will you not reconsider my offer to remain as a member of my court? It has been a matter of time before the Cardinal and his Temple Knights grow wise to my past. I will not have my presence here implicate you as well. Names have beseeched me to strike his name for history, but like you, my lord, I cannot bear the thought of future generations blind to the truth. As such, I penned this chronicle of the hero's journeys. I fear the world, however, is not yet ready for the gospel contained within these pages. Nor will the church ever allow its circulation. In fact, I believe they will confiscate every existing copy and lock them away in the library. And what better way for the words to remain forever preserved than in one of the most highly guarded vaults in all the realm? Then one day, when the church has fallen out of favor, the chronicle will be discovered and the truth will prevail. I must admit, your plan is intriguing, Orin, but once the church learns it was you who penned the chronicle of your life... Oh. I feel like she's a little young for this, but okay. They're like ghosts. They look like their faces on the side there. Acalia. It was Echo, wasn't it? And here's what I saw. I mean, he's long dead. He's been dead for thousands of years. Remove Ram's name from the history books, the Dora papers, dependence. It was all set in motion by Orin himself. If Liberator's visions are to be taken as fact, it also appears we now know what the High Seraph meant by blood of my invoker. She's not spoken of ancestors in sense of actual kin, but line of those chosen by Highland server as her as warriors fight. Yeah, she's very tall. Then why adopt Ramza or even Alma, unless there's something you haven't been telling us? She was using us to lure Kalia. It is her vessel the High Seraph desires. Matrons, teats, Alma, how long have you been awake? I'm gonna show you the back of her heels. Sorry, I've been a fool. I keep forgetting. I told her leader it did not matter if our request for aid was refused, for I had an alternative ploy. General. It's alright, Boggy. My anticipants claim one of the Arsite in the name of the Resistance. Use power to lay waste to the guardian occupants. Only now do I realize how flawed my ambitions were. Means the whole time you're playing us for fools? Why didn't we see it earlier? Never trust one with ears longer than mine, I always say. You have a right to be angry, and I apologize for misleading you. But believe me, I no longer have any desire to deceive you and yours. I shall see you to the Orban Monastery, and ask not in return but that you let me join you in the rescue of Ramza. Do not misunderstand me. I do not do this for any one of you. I do it for my people, in both Gomar and Ramanastra, people who may die if this High Seraph is out to return to power. Alright, we stop. We stop. We gotta stop there. These cutscenes are getting longer and longer. I don't trust it. Oh, never mind. We're done. Alright, we stop here. That's it. We got nowhere to go. Yep, save point. So thanks for watching, everyone. We're gonna exit here. 2 minutes early, so it allowed me to go and maybe get everything done. And making time for my hair appointment. That'd be fun. Alright, so good night, everyone. Sleep well, have good dreams, and hope to see you guys here tomorrow. Yep, cheers. Good night, everyone. Box out. Night-night.